Right. Next week, 20 priceless pranks. From awkward encounters.
I hear you collect sex toys.
Oh my God.
Naughty, naughty.
Jack.
To bizarre behaviour.
Freeze frame.
Who does that?
What? Who's black?
You're black?
Dude!
We've got real people really perplexed.
What the is that? What?
Where are you? When will you bear wigs?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And sensational celebrity setups.
That was fun and everything.
I love it. No!
Good evening, and welcome to 20 to 1 Pranks and Practical Jokes. Tonight, as we count down 20 outrageous pranks, you'll laugh, you'll cringe, and you'll thank your lucky stars that none of it is happening to you. So let's get the show underway with a prank that pushes the victim to the wall.
I need you guys to clean up the apartment. The guy took off on me.
At number 20,
Okay, guys.
a victim's day turns into a bloody nightmare when he is elaborately pranked by US television show Scare Tactics.
Somebody's got a temper problem.
Holy sh**.
This unsuspecting victim has been hired to clean an apartment after the tenant mysteriously left.
Someone a little bit into horror movies or something, man?
That poor man thinking he's stumbling into some kind of Unabomber's cave.
This is truly horrifying. This really disturbs me. I don't find this funny at all.
What the dude?
I have not my brother's keeper written all over the wall.
What the does that say, dude?
Oh, the blacklight is scary. I remember some discos from the 80s, and blacklight scared me, and there wasn't weird writing.
Are we supposed to clean it up?
My brother's keeper. I don't like scary stuff.
Yo, dude, we got blood. Is this blood, man?
What?
Not just blood, but the body it came from.
What the is that?
Oh my God.
I think anyone would be scared out of their minds by that.
I mean, there's no way you wouldn't believe that if you're in that situation.
But things really get messy when the untidy tenant returns.
What's up? What are you guys doing here? Man, I'm just cleaning an apartment, man. Just trying to make some money, dude. I'm just doing my f***ing job. Okay, you stay here. You come with me.
All right.
It's all right.
I would have been screaming and running out of there. I would have pissed myself.
Your friend had to leave. You have a brother. Yeah. Does he talk down to you? Sometimes.
Do you have a brother? He was going, yes, but I'm not his keeper.
Are you scared? Oh, just a little bit, man. You shouldn't be scared. Why not? Because you're on Scare Tactics. You guys.
The poor thing. Oh, you feel sorry for them, but it is a great show.
I hear you collect sex toys.
No.
At number 19, Lord of the Rings star Elijah Wood thinks he's being interviewed by satellite for German television. But the journalist is actually friend and fellow hobbit Dom Monaghan.
You're talking to a camera, you can't see anybody on the other side, and you don't want to shame yourself in front of a whole nation, so you go with it.
You have very big eyes, very big blue eyes.
Uh-huh.
Do you think this is the reason why you are successful and famous?
Yes.
You are famous because of this? Because of your eyes?
Did you check the look on his face? He kept smiling. German freak.
Germans have no sense of humour. That's the joy of this. You know that a German is not working on two levels.
You play football, you kick balls. Mr. Woods?
Do you kick the balls?
In the photo shoots you do with Vogue magazine and Cosmopolitan, your hair changes from short to long. Do you wear wigs?
No, I do not.
Have you worn wigs?
No, I have not.
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs?
He just goes, no.
When will you wear wigs? Mr. Woods, I will ask you, coming to the end of my... I must close soon, but...
Yes, you must close soon.
You make a movie called Flipper. Very famous movie.
You did the dolphin film.
The dolphin is dead. Died in a car accident.
How could Flipper die in a car accident? I mean, surely he must have got the joke by then.
Elijah, I must finish now, but I must tell you now that it is Dom Monahan talking to you.
Brilliant.
How are you, mate? How are
I knew it. That was brilliant, you ass.
How are you, mate? I wish I was there. I wish I was there.
Oh, I wish you were here too.
Mate,
that's so awesome.
We filmed it on...
Because a friend's doing it, there's no animosity. If a complete stranger does it, you could react nastily. You could throw them into a volcano in Mordor.
At number 18, a baseball-loving couple attend a big game, only to be the victims of a fake marriage proposal. When your best mate sets you up in front of 60,000 fans, who needs enemies?
That Jumbotron right over my shoulder is going to display a marriage proposal statement from Streeter to his girlfriend. The only thing is, Streeter doesn't know that yet.
He thinks, won't this be funny? No, it's not funny.
I can see them. The message is going to go on in the middle of the fifth in 5 minutes.
I can barely watch it. The poor thing, that is just such a cruel thing to do. Never, ever mess with a girl and a marriage proposal. That is just so mean.
Awful. The collateral damage. Poor girlfriend.
And finally, fans, it's proposal time. Dear Sharon, I love you forever. Will you marry me? It's from Streeter. What do you think, fans? Marquis will catch.
She's probably thinking, oh, my dreams have come true. And he's asked me to marry him finally. And he's like, no, I didn't do it.
My favourite bit's where the guy's going, no, I totally don't want to marry you, no.
But I love the way she gives him a whack. It's like, I don't think that relationship's bound for big things.
The guy would totally have stayed to watch the rest of it. Because, like, well, she's gone now, might as well try and have a few beers and pick up after the game.
At 17, comedian Jamie Kennedy explores a very modern issue, mobile phone etiquette, with hilarious results.
Hello?
Yeah?
In this prank, unsuspecting cafe patrons are set up by Jamie, who plays a self-absorbed rocker with very annoying mobile phone habits.
This one takes your breath away, doesn't it? Gee, these guys are gutsy.
So is that me? No, not me. So wait, what happened last night? Where'd you go?
Not only was it an old clunker with an awful ring, but that was so loud. I felt so sorry for those girls.
Is that you or me?
Is that my phone, man? Hey, dude, where are you, man?
Dude, Frankie, what's up?
Dude, Frank, what up, dude? Justin.
I just got out of bed, man. You know what I'm saying? You remember that blonde in the green dress?
Yeah?
And her friend?
No way,
The loud-talking person in a restaurant, it just gets under your skin.
I wouldn't be sitting there going like that. I'll be sitting there going like that.
These people are freaking because I'm on my speakerphone.
Who's me?
The people sitting next to me.
Oh, you should be in my restaurant. Everyone's chill. Yeah, no one cares here.
He goes, oh no, everyone at my restaurant's really cool with all of this, and they so clearly weren't.
Finally, this cool customer is let in on the joke.
My friend wants to talk to you.
You're on a hidden camera show. There are cameras all over watching you right now.
Still to come on 20 to 1, Pranks and Practical Jokes.
I got arrested.
Busted. Shot on sight.
I probably wouldn't hit them.
Bribing the police.
Oh, no.
I love it.
Twenty to 1, Pranks and Practical Jokes. At number 16, it's a prank played on some golfers. And we all know that golfers don't take the game at all seriously. Chipping into the countdown, the stars of the hit movie Jackass are a blast on the golf course.
When people tee off, when they're coming down with their swing, we're going to blow these air horns.
Wish I thought of that. Big grouse. Look, I play golf, and where I'm a member, that wouldn't go down too well. In fact, my golf club is fairly strict, and I think those blokes should be shot.
No, it's another one.
There's so many things that go into the perfect golf swing that everybody's trying to achieve.
Here you are over the ball. You're making sure that... Quiet, please.
Here, you lost your glove. Go.
Like, it was hilarious anyway, until those blokes just teed the ball up and then turned around. They just started aiming at him.
He's going to fire a drive straight at him, and they blow the horn while he's doing that.
We're just making some calls to strangers.
Setting prank calls to puppets is the signature of US show Crank Yankers, and they struck gold when Jack Osborne, son of rocker Ozzy, pranked his mum Sharon.
Who comes up with this stuff? It looks a little bit like evil Sesame Street, and that does something to me.
Jack had help from a prankster pretending to be his lawyer.
I'm a lawyer over at the Palms, and I know the security here and the cops. I think we could straighten this out before.
Busted, big time. You've got to love somebody so rich that they just go, whatever it takes, just make it go away.
I love that she didn't flinch when the guy was like, yeah, just wire me 50 grand.
There is a video making its way around the web right now that appears to show two people spray painting Air Force One.
Sneaking into number 14, graffiti artists strike at the most secure aeroplane in the world, the US President's Air Force One. Or do they?
Graffiti is bad, but tagging Air Force One is wicked.
The audacity of those blokes, I mean, you saw the security, shot on sight, I would have thought, and then to tag it, well, that was the piece de resistance.
Can that possibly be real? I guess it's possible, it's just improbable.
I hope it's real.
In fact, the US president wasn't pranked. We were. This shaky home video cost $500,000 to make and was part of a marketing campaign to have the brand name Still Free sent around the internet. By painting a Boeing 747 to look like the president's plane and spraying their company logo on it, Still Free became a buzz name among the young.
It's all about the ultimate canvas, Air Force One.
I would take my hat off to someone who can do something a little bit quirky and a little bit intelligent. That's really, really smart marketing. Instead of doing a massive ad campaign, we're going to hire a plane, paint it to look like Air Force One, get millions of hits on YouTube, and there's our brand. I love it.
You sexy thing, you.
Taking leave of his senses at number 13 is a man with an eye for the ladies.
Excuse me, can you help me with something, please?
Sure.
Yeah, do you think this bathing suit looks okay?
Unaware that the Bikini Girl is a trap set by American comedy series The Man Show, the victim falls head over heels in lust.
I just don't feel sexy in it. Maybe if I, like, pulled it down.
She was giving him so much attention, and she's showing him her butt cleavage. She's playing with her breasts. She's really, like, doing a fantastic job with this prank.
He looks like an accountant. He should realise that a beautiful lady wearing a bikini with massive breasts would have no interest in him.
Stay here, let me go grab another bathing suit.
Okay.
I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Don't leave, okay?
Okay, I won't.
I'll be right back.
All right.
She's trying on different bikinis and things, and she decides to go out, and he sniffs her underwear. That's gross. I didn't need to see that.
They hit the jackpot there. The hidden camera bugs, they found a phantom sniffer. Just topped off what was a nice little prank.
Who does that?
Well, I know personally, Deborah, if you're watching at home, I would not.
No, I would have done the sniffing.
But it wasn't just once. It wasn't just one little sniff. It was like, what else can I smell?
That's weird.
And then she tries to convince him to steal a bikini.
Hey, you know what? These security tags, they don't work. Do you think we should, like, put one in on my purse or something?
I don't know.
You can do it.
I've never done anything like that.
I do it all the time. Here, we'll hide it right back here.
You might, what?
Yeah,
Okay.
nobody will ever know, because you have a nice ass anyway.
I don't know about that.
Guys would do most things for a pretty girl, but I think with her little additions, then probably most guys would do anything for her.
Just go to the front. Go to the front, outside, okay? Ready?
Outside?
Yeah, or just go outside. Just meet me outside at the store in the front.
That is female power in its ultimate state.
You just go wait for me outside.
Still ahead on 20 to 1.
How do I know?
Steve Irwin.
Was living in a Taj Mahal.
Really? Yeah.
How dumb can people be?
They're idiots.
Oh my God, you're what?
Does that look okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the...
Looks like the Leaning Tower of Pizza.
20 to 1, pranks and practical jokes. If you were fooled into missing the beginning of tonight's show, then here's a quick peek at what you've missed. At number 20, his brother's a bother. At 19, a hobbit on the hop. At 18, it's a loser at love. At number 17, talking up trouble. Number 16 is some golfing goofs. At 15, a phone phony. At 14, Air Force One is Air Force Fun. At number 13, hot for a hottie. And at number 12, New York may be the city that never sleeps, but it does stand still occasionally.
They stopped what they were doing and just stood like frozen.
Frozen into position is a stunt that's really quite moving.
And what's going on here? Freeze frame. 200 people suddenly freeze in the middle of New York's Grand Central Station.
Posing on cue for 5 minutes were performers from New York prankster collective Improv Everywhere.
What a clever idea. One of those life moments that you would never expect to see ever again.
But could you imagine actually being there, like in a massive station, suddenly these people freeze?
That's amazing, isn't it? If I could use those powers of my kids, that would be great.
They stopped what they were doing and just stood like frozen.
I dig the concept of this. However, it does stink a little bit of a great big drama class. Acting.
Imagine if you were doing that on television.
For some people, even seeing wasn't believing.
I guess that would be the first reaction of seeing someone frozen. Wonder if I could push them over. Wonder if I should mug them.
How long has this been happening?
I don't know.
There was this one guy that was getting quite worked up about it, going, what's going on?
It's like everybody.
Yeah.
Others made sure they had a photo of the event.
They're going to get home and they're going to say to their family, "Oh my God, you should see this. These people, have a look at this." Yeah? What about it? Well, they're frozen. Well, it's a photograph.
It's like the...
Can't move my car. There's hundreds of people frozen everywhere.
My favourite was the bloke driving the tractor. He gets on his walkie-talkie, he says, I need some help. I can't get through, there's all these frozen people here.
No, they are not moving. I can't move my car.
It's a bloke on the other end going, what?
I need some help. Never mind.
I love that bit where everyone just spontaneously claps That is the human race.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Everyone sort of thinks that it's American, but it's not.
It's not.
It's in Brisbane.
Oh, okay.
Aussie prankster Charles Firth, from the Chasers' War on Everything, has no difficulty selling Australia's attractions to some geographically challenged Yanks.
What about this one?
That looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy.
That's right. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is the replica. This is the Leaning Tower of Perth.
How dumb can people be?
Yeah, the Leaning Tower of Pizza from Perth.
But isn't Italy's about 500 years old or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but ours is older. It's made by the Aborigines.
I didn't know that.
Right, and Steve Irwin was living in the Taj Mahal in the middle of the Simpson Desert.
He used to live there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
There used to be crocodiles out front. If I mention the City of Love.
Paris?
No, Melbourne. Melbourne.
Yeah.
Who would think the Eiffel Tower would be in Australia? What I find most disturbing about this, is Melbourne really the city of love?
It's very easy to mock the Americans. You know, they're going home and they, oh my God, this man told me that the Great Wall of China was in Melbourne.
It's called the Great Wall of China.
Okay, I wanted to say that, but, you know, by it being Australia, I didn't...
But it is in Australia. It's in... China is a town just outside Darwin.
I can't believe that people are so gullible.
They're so easy to get, aren't they, the Yanks? They're idiots.
I guess that shows how much I know. Not a whole lot.
Does that look okay?
In a prank with 2 victims, this actress from English prank show Balls of Steel is using her feminine charms to steal a man from under the nose of his girlfriend.
Greg, nice to meet you.
How you going?
You're very strong. Do you work out?
Good, actually.
That bunny boiler is brilliant. I do not know how she keeps a straight face.
You've got such a nice smile.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Do you want any banana?
Okay.
Okay. I like to dip it in.
She was coming up with some fantastic moves. The banana, the bend down, the how do I look in this top?
Does that look okay?
My wife would have knocked that woman out well into that. She would have got away with about 20 seconds of it and then would have been a right hook.
Shall we go home?
Why not to Denmark? What an absolute pathetic excuse for a man.
He just sat there lapping it up.
You're thinking, no, this is a better option. I'm going with this one.
I feel like you've really connected.
I think I love you, ditch the bitch. How sorry do you feel for the poor girlfriend?
No, Greg, sorry, I'm going.
She's lucky, though. She got away from him nice and early.
And as soon as the bunny boiler achieved her goal, getting rid of the girlfriend, this was her next move.
You know what, Greg? You're too clingy, and it's over.
You know what that guy was thinking? He was thinking with his little head instead of his big head. And then he got ditched. Knucklehead.
Still to come on 20 to 1, pranks and practical jokes.
Yo, check it.
What?
Because I was black.
Who's black?
How do I know?
Can't do this.
All the clown!
Welcome back to 20 to 1, pranks and practical jokes. At number 9, it's arch prankster Sacha Baron Cohen. Don't know who that is? Well, he's better known as Ali G. The G is short for, gee, I wish I hadn't agreed to this interview.
You've done this before?
Yo, I mean, I was
Have you ever done this before?
Yo, for real.
While playing the fool, Ali G uses his victims' prejudices against them to satirize the arrogance of authority figures, like respected 60 Minutes journalist Andy Rooney, who agreed to discuss the impact of the media.
To do what you have to do.
Yo, check it. I is here with none other than my main man, Andy Rooney. Total respect. And today we is chatting about the media.
The thing with Ali G, it's like a red rag to a bull.
He works on people's prejudice, so they can imagine that there are people out there like Ali G.
Does you think the media has changed since you first got in it?
Does you think the media has changed? Do you think the media has changed?
Whatever. Does...
No, it's English. The English language would say, do you think the media has changed? Not does you think the media has changed.
That is my favourite type of prank because the tension, you know, you feel the tension in it yourself, you know, and that old school journalist.
He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who watches a lot of TV. So he wouldn't have known who Ali G was. If he does watch television, I'm sure it's documentaries, probably on words.
Let's talk about some mistakes that has happened or not happened. Has journalists ever put out tomorrow's news by mistake?
How do you know what the news is if it hasn't happened yet?
Yo, but if there was something like well important, like a plane crash.
How would you report a plane crash that happens tomorrow, today?
Yeah, why can't they tell us about air crashes the day before it happens? I would change my flight. It would be far more convenient that way, wouldn't it?
I think that's about it. I don't think we need any more. Can't do this. Can't do this.
As much as his stuff looks unscripted, it's actually very scripted. If it goes this way, I know what I'm going to do. If it goes this way, I know what I'm going to do. And all of them are funny.
Is it because I was black?
I can't waste my time.
Is it because I was black?
Is it because I was black?
Is it because I is black?
What? Who's black?
You're black? Huh? Who's black?
At number 8, we head to New Zealand for a joke played on the whole nation. And no, I don't mean having to live in New Zealand. When New Zealanders sat down to watch their weekly documentary night, little did they know they were watching a work of fiction created by Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson.
I opened the chest and I found the most extraordinary collection of films. These were made between the turn of the century and the late 1920s by an extraordinary New Zealander, a guy called Colin Mackenzie.
The thing is, Colin Mackenzie never existed, and his forgotten films were all filmed and aged by Peter Jackson.
When Colin rode the bicycle, his camera rolled, thus creating the cinema's first tracking shots.
Well, we've all believed things that aren't real. I believed the Blair Witch Project when it first came out.
And a great many New Zealanders believe this was the first colour film ever shot.
His carefully composed image is soon disrupted. He attempts to reframe, without success. The precious film rolls through his camera and runs out. They quickly set up a screening for potential investors, but the reaction was to prove deeply disappointing.
My favourite bit was the fact that the jury took 37 hours to come to a conclusion, and they were demanding to re-watch the shots over and over again with those big boobies.
I've always said that New Zealanders are the most gullible race on earth, and now we get to see video proof.
Days of national pride, the hoax was revealed to some very cranky Kiwis.
I'll never watch another documentary again without thinking, is this serious? Are you all children?
The New Zealanders obviously don't like having the pus taken out of them.
Pam Anderson, Girls Gone Wild 1, 2, 3, Barbed Wire, Pootie Tang, Snatch Dragon. Who rented these movies?
I'm not into Pam Anderson, so it definitely wasn't me.
At number 7, when comedy troupe Girls Behaving Badly put a video store customer on the spot about some overdue blue movies, she saw red.
You know the Pamela Anderson Playboy thing I have to charge you for, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She had no idea what she was getting into.
Not only have you got an overdue bill, it's for porn.
Yeah, my wife would just go, well, that sounds normal. He loves Pammy Anderson, doesn't he?
Do you have other people on your card?
Yes, I do.
Okay, like...
Well, I have me and my husband.
Does he have a thing for Pamela Anderson?
What man doesn't? I have no idea.
Let me print it up for you.
You know that little voice in the back of her head is going that, I can't believe he borrowed porn, I'm gonna kill him.
I would need you to clean this account, and that would be 18603.
Are you serious?
Hold on. This is out of my jurisdiction, actually. This is a code 1XT11.
Jurisdiction?
Security, security. We have a Garfield the movie.
What?
Fantastic. I'd love to have that sort of power.
And then they call in the security guard, who then puts this poor woman into a square.
If you just go in there, we'll talk this through. Back up, please.
First lesson in that is always get your porn somewhere else than where your wife gets her videos.
Now, what proof do you have that these are not your rentals?
I have no idea who rented those damn videos.
A dirty birdie in your household, that's
Not
who.
me. I seriously have had enough of this.
No, ma'am.
Yes?
Okay.
And just when you think she's going to lose it,
You've just been pranked by girls behaving badly.
there's more to come on 20 to 1. Pranks and practical jokes.
Are you Mr. Timberlake? I've chosen you.
Well, what about that?
You're gonna get punked in a big way, buddy.
$900,000.
To 20 to 1 as we enjoy the discomfort of others. At number 6, it's a reality TV show that isn't quite as real as the contestants would want it to be. Emotions are on high alert for a group of women who think they're about to meet a man who has just inherited $50 million. In fact, the eligible bachelor is actually a construction worker with only the clothes on his back and really good hair.
The fact that he inherited this money, he probably doesn't know what to do with it. I'm a banker. I can help.
Gold diggers. So they get a whole lot of gold diggers and make fools out of them. Serves them right.
I'm such a princess. I feel right at home here.
Good to know that they were there for the guy, right? Not for the money, for the guy.
I've never dated somebody that made a lot of money, so this is going to be a whole new thing.
These women did not smell a rat because they were just had their eyes on the prize.
I ain't singing she a gold digger. When you see people that are deliberate gold diggers come unstuck, you want to see that look on their face, going from the, oh my God, I've hit the jackpot,
I've chosen you.
to, oh my God, is this really what the jackpot is?
I don't have $50 million. I don't have $50,000.
Let this be a lesson to all gold diggers.
As soon as the winner found out the guy's got no money, he's just a construction worker, she dropped him like he's hot, all over.
Am I surprised that it only lasted about 10 minutes? No.
We are now the best Bigfoot trackers in the world.
At number 5, an age-old mystery is finally solved. Bigfoot is real and in someone's freezer.
We had to go out and buy new freezers.
In June 2008, Rick Dyer and Matt Whitten claimed to have found the corpse of a Sasquatch, or Bigfoot, in the woods of North Georgia.
Here you go, guys, it's Bigfoot.
Don't tell me there are people that believe this. I want to meet these people.
Professional Bigfoot hunter Thomas Gardy was convinced they had the real thing.
I'm telling you, it's a body, okay? And it's like a body that you've never seen. It's not human, it's not ape.
And then the guy says it's real. What an idiot.
After a fortnight of media frenzy, we were shocked to learn it was all a lie.
It started off as just some YouTube videos and a website.
These two guys have got too much time on their hands, obviously. They go buy a suit, they whack it in a box, they get a bit of roadkill on the way there, and then they get on the TV and they're like, we didn't think anyone would believe us.
But Whitten's boss didn't get the gag, firing him from the police force.
I can't believe it even went that far.
For the copper to get fired, I'd give him commissioner. I think it's fantastic.
But right now, as far as I'm concerned, there is no real Bigfoot.
Mate, you shouldn't have said a word. You should have gone to the grave. Oh, if only you hadn't said it was a hoax.
Fame and fortune have their drawbacks, and for singer Justin Timberlake, that includes being pranked by Ashton Kutcher's series Punk'd.
I'm gonna bring in the tax enforcement agency to seize all of his property, and everything he owns is being seized to be put up for public auction.
You're gonna get punked in a big way, buddy.
Naughty, naughty Ashton Kutcher, but gosh, he does a good prank. Imagine coming home and having your whole house on the front lawn.
And you have an outstanding balance of $904,000.
900 grand. Like, it's not like 20 grand or something. $900,000.
He looked like he was going to cry.
Can you step inside, please, for a minute?
The house itself has been seized, so it's now property of the government. We can't go inside, but there'll be a court case, and at some point, I'm sure this will all get straightened out.
They're elaborate setups with such a huge budget that I can't imagine anyone in that circumstance not believing it.
Here's a copy of this for you. It's all right.
It's so cruel, but so damn funny.
I got Trace's message. What's going on?
Mom, you gotta get up here right now.
Okay, I'm on the way.
Oh, and then he calls his mum. Oh, I'm bringing Wingy back.
Yeah, like Mum's gonna be able to help you with a 900 grand tax bill.
Is that phone yours, or is that a...
Oh.
It's not your phone?
It's great.
Oh, they're bastards. That's what they are.
We'll be out of here in 20 minutes.
Who's this?
Who's that there?
Ashton Kutcher comes out and says to Justin, oh, whose place is this? And the smile lights up Justin's face when he realises that it's a prank.
Okay. Are you guys moving or what?
You're an asshole!
They got him good.
That was funny and everything, but put my truck down and get off my property.
After the break, we reveal our top 3 pranks and practical jokes. Welcome back to 20 to 1 as we reach our top 3 pranks and practical jokes. At number 3, it's an absolutely outrageous prank pulled by American stand-up comic Sarah Silverman on her boyfriend chat show host Jimmy Kimmel. Somehow I think we'll find it a lot funnier than Jimmy did.
I'm Matt Damon.
She's Matt Damon.
I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm Matt Damon.
She's Matt Damon.
I'm not imagining it's you.
It's amazing. Could not believe it.
That's a fantastic prank.
Well, what about that? Now, if my wife turned up at home and made that statement, I'd say, good luck to you. Well done. See if you can get some brass out of him, would you?
When comic Sarah Silverman wanted to prank boyfriend Jimmy Kimmel, she roped in Hollywood heartthrob Matt Damon. And Matt was such a good sport, he became even more, bleepable.
Oh, the clip!
Oh, it's a clip.
Matt Damon.
On the bed, on the floor, on a towel by the door, in the tub, in the car, up against the mini bar.
This video has just made me fall more in love with Matt Damon. How funny and self-effacing and gorgeous is he?
I'm Matt Damon.
She's Matt Damon. Yeah, well...
Jimmy Kimmel has a long-running gag on his Tonight Show where he wraps up the end of each episode with...
Apologies to Matt Damon, we ran out of time. Matt Damon, apologies, we ran out of time. Matt Damon, apologies, we ran out of time. Apologies to Matt Damon, we ran out of time.
So this became Matt's hilarious revenge.
And who knew that Matt Damon was so funny?
Stop right there. Jimmy, we're out of time. Sorry.
You are so bad.
A little bit. Let's put that guitar down and go Matt Damon.
So how did Jimmy Kimmel take the joke? Well, let's just say that he didn't get mad. He got even.
Oh, hi, Sarah. It's been a long time.
At number 2, it's Jimmy Kimmel's response to his now ex-girlfriend Sarah Silverman and her admission to relations with Matt Damon.
Ben Affleck!
That made me love Ben Affleck even more. Just like sing around, like so great to be able to laugh at yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine many of the other Hollywood heartthrobs doing what Ben Affleck and Matt Damon did.
Well, Matt and Ben weren't alone, because in his clip, Jimmy turned up the dial on the star power.
Getting, Harrison Ford in there.
And Huey Lewis and all these people coming in to be like a Live Aid thing, all coming in to be part of it. It was just brilliant.
This is not a man crush. Our friend Ben. And so we all hope Matt will understand.
is great. That's what the internet should be used for, to spread stuff like that, with or without beeps.
There are lots of reasons why someone would stage a prank. Laughs, revenge, pure nastiness. But tonight's top prank was staged on the one day of the year when you don't need a reason.
This recently discovered colony of penguins is unlike any other.
For 50 years, the BBC has been April fooling the British public. And in 2008, former Monty Python star Terry Jones helped them announce a previously unknown species, flying penguins.
Isn't that amazing?
Flying penguins. Look good, didn't it? It's very clever.
I love BBC pranks. I just think they're brilliant.
I love the fact that no one realised that this was a fake straight away.
I guess there's probably a department at the BBC. It's the Department of Pranks for April Fool's Day. Come on, chaps. Must try harder this year.
Lovely moment, and those penguins taking off.
I think that's beautiful. And why shouldn't they fly? I mean, they have a hard life.
And how do they use this incredible ability? Well, they fly thousands of miles to the rainforests of South America.
With all due respect to English people, but half of England would believe that that was true.
To give the prank credibility, the BBC enlisted legendary nature documentary maker Sir David Attenborough.
This is obviously a remarkable population that has actually still survived from an earlier phase.
The production on that was incredible.
And the BBC can just carry that off so well because you don't expect them.
Everyone knows penguins don't fly to the Amazon, not when they can drive. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's celebration of the world's greatest pranks and practical jokes. It's always more fun, isn't it, when you're not the victim. Until next time,